What is up, guys? Welcome back to the 40K Cafe, and thank you, Blake, for the request. Which Traitor Legions are capable of creating new Space Marines? So, to my knowledge, every single chapter is capable of creating new Space Marines. Just the matter of which they do it may be different. You see, one of the issues about being in the warp for so long is that there is a chance that the gene seed can corrupt. So, what some of the factions of the Traitor Space Marines end up doing is that they will end up stealing gene seed from the unalived Loyalist kin. This pure, uncorrupted gene seed will then be used as a catalyst to recruit new aspirants, or should a battle brother fall in battle and his gene seed still remain pure and or uncorrupted, they can utilize that instead in their new aspirant. So again, to my knowledge, stealing and utilizing gene seed seems to be the most surefire way that many of these Traitors factions end up recruiting from, or creating new Space Marines. But let it be known that sometimes the gene seed supply can end up running low, whether it be due to corruption or the inability to gather new gene seed. In which case, some Traitors factions may turn to other methods. Some of the methods that make sure their numbers don't dwindle may end up turning to the warp magics that they serve, or in other cases they can utilize cloning, as we have seen in the past. Something else to note that allows the Traitors forces to keep their gene seed supply intact and or stable is the fact that Loyalists may always be turning Traitors. With fresh Loyalists turning Traitor, this allows the gene seed supply to remain pure and intact and allows a new sample of which to tap into. The forces of chaos are incredibly resilient, and with resilience comes resourcefulness, eventually leading to the various means and methods that they use to resupply their troops. This is exactly how the Traitors' forces ended up coming to the conclusion of utilizing the Damunculaba. Although a temporary method, it was still useful. To keep that story short, and I know I briefly mentioned it earlier, this was another way that Traitors Marines were able to be created. But thanks to the effort of some Loyalists, to our knowledge, this method has long been destroyed and lost. But who knows how long it'll take before another method is created and or utilized to go on and create new Space Marines. But until then, the Traitors forces will have to stick with what they have. Stealing gene seed from Loyalist brothers, utilizing any uncorrupted gene seed that they have to create new Marines, or accepting recently fallen Loyalists into their ranks so that they have a new supply to tap into. Whichever method it may be, I have no doubt in my mind that the Traitors will stop at nothing to increase their ranks by any means necessary until their duty is done and the Corpse Emperor is dethroned. So Blake, I know that was a little bit short and repetitive, but I hope that helps answer your question. Thanks again for the request, and as always, thank you all for listening. Drop a comment if there's anything you guys want to hear about next, and as always, remember to follow for more.